Hey guys, let's quickly jump into this matter. This trend of Edochie slamming your Edochie with a 100 million naira suit. That was a bold step. And it shows you that you don't take silent women for granted. In as much as she was quiet, she didn't say a word until the point she lost her son. May he so rest in peace. And the whole drama that has been going on. So my question is it the right thing for May to actually sue Yola Deche for adultery for 100 million? The truth is, my opinion, our judicial system is quite slow, and sometimes these cases can linger for a long time. And the annoying part is the emotional instability that it is going to give to you. The fact that you're going to come to court every day and get to see this person that you don't even want to see. So I would have preferred May to heal, because all this while I can imagine the kind of pain this woman is going through, losing a child, and my husband is on Instagram, on Facebook with another woman doing rubbish. At this point, I just feel it's time for her to heal. She needs to heal. She needs time by herself because May might be asking herself at this point, what did I do? Did I even do something wrong? Because Yoel have not told us that May did anything bad to him. Neither have May said anything. Neither have Judy said anything. So we are just assuming that it's a decision that what's his name? Yoel Edochie wanted to make. He wanted to marry Judy. And I respect May for saying no. I don't want polygamy. We've been married for years. And from the perception that Yoel Edochie gave to us, he gave us a very good perception about his wife, May. People loved her because of that story. I remember when Yoel Edochie came and shared the story of how they started their life. In fact, it made a lot of people know May because people didn't necessarily know her before. But after that story, it was very fascinating because in this time and in these days, we barely see, beautiful love stories, young couples that are still together. And suddenly, when we're admiring them, poof, the man messed up. He got another woman pregnant, and the whole buha. For me, personally, I'm going to be talking generally, my opinion. Court hmm, is one of the most stressful places to find yourself. I swear to God. Court. I've been through a divorce before. Took me 8 years. 8 years. I swear to God. 8 years of frustration. 8 years of hopelessness. At some point, I almost gave up because I was asking for divorce and custody of my son. I didn't even want money from him. I didn't want money from him. I know what I went through. It was stressful, emotionally, physically. Like I just pray she's strong enough to follow up the battle, and I'm hoping that she has foot soldiers because a lot of Instagram noise makers they don't know jack about the law. They all need to come and write comments. I hope she has a good lawyer that can advise her rightly. I hope she's not going by the Instagram noise and comments. But her suing him for adultery, I think that's a bold step because you can't be married to me and be married to somebody else without my consent. You're supposed to tell me, let me not be the one to say, okay, wait, let me move out so that she gets to move in. So she has every right to, slander lawsuit at him. But like I said, hmm, our judicial system. It's not that strong. Like your case can linger and linger, and you know it's a civil matter. The man will come and talk, the woman will come and talk. I just hope she's ready for the whole buhaha, because divorce is one painful part that I don't want to go through again in my life. Where I have to constantly look at the man I have loved for years and say I no longer love him. When he can look at me in my face and call me a witch, call me different types of names. Sometimes, every time when I leave the court, I will go and cry. I couldn't believe it was the same man I slept on the same bed with. It was like deja vu. So my lawyer had to collect a long adjournment from the court because he said he needed me to go and heal. So he gave us about 4 months adjournment. I was able to pick up the pieces of my life and we started up the case again. Until after 8 years, I could set my eyes on my children. May you have your beautiful children with you. I'm so sorry that you lost one. But personally, I wouldn't want all this distraction of lawyer or no lawyer. See, case they drag person backwards. So police case, so court case, so money wey you suppose use do better thing for your life, you go dey pay lawyer. So I'm just gonna say to her, all the best. I don't know what's going on in her home. I can't tell. I don't know what's going on in her heart. I can't tell. But to be very honest, I learned something from that woman. Silent. Silent. Her silence was her power. Her silence was what gave her the fan base, the foot soldiers standing by her. I learned that from her. Silence. So if your man decides to marry another wife tomorrow, will you leave or will you stay? Before you answer that question in the comment section, I'll go first. If my husband marries another woman with or without my consent, I would divorce him because I'm a jealous lover. I don't like to share. If you're my man, you're my man. And I would divorce him because when I'm into a relationship or marriage, I put in my all, like I'm vested into it. So when you want to bring another woman to our home, it's like, nah, the energy will no longer be there. I rather take a walk. Congratulations to her for taking the bold step because I think they have trampled on her so much. There's nothing wrong with polygamy, I'm still saying, but the way they are going about it is becoming annoying and getting even more messy. I hope and pray that everything works out for them. But polygamy is not something I pray for. I don't think I will be able to stand being a second wife. So somebody, to a man, I did nothing to. It wasn't like I committed adultery. It wasn't like you found out that our kids weren't your kids. You just woke up one day, got a woman pregnant, and decided to marry her and bring her to our house. I will never forgive you. So I understand. I pray God gives you the strength that you need to fight this emotional battle. Congratulations. You're a strong woman. I am so sorry for your loss. You'll be going through a lot. But don't worry, God cannot give you something that you cannot handle. Keep being strong.